So that Halloween series kind of, took a nosedive, but, that won't be happening again. And that's mainly because it's going to be my only recurring series from now on, other than Madness in Wonderland, because if you watched my Creepy Christmas trailer already, then you know this is the final year for the Christmas series. I have exhausted just about every story I could think of. Feel free, I mean, if any subscribers have some that I haven't done, feel free to send them in, but I have exhausted everything that I can find, so that is why I have made that decision. My life is a fucking roller coaster. So that's why I've been away like I've been. And while I know that's not really an excuse, it's still my channel. But anyway, this is completely rambling. I'm supposed to be talking about what I'm going to be doing for videos this next year. Alright, so after Creepy Christmas, I will not be doing my year in review this year because I do not want to recap this year, honestly. It was not a great year for me. So, I'm just not gonna even... I'm gonna try to forget it ever happened. It's not the first year I haven't done a year in review. I only started that in 2016, so I didn't even do it my first 2 years, so I'm not really mad about it. Videos for this next year regarding that, I will be doing to keep up with content and be able to actually get stuff out on a somewhat regular basis. What I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to do a story a week, and that's going to have to be what I do for regular stuff, like when I'm not doing an event or like a special narration special. So that's going to be what I have to do from now on, and that is, of course, starting in the new year. That's not until the new year starts. I have to get ready for Creepy Christmas, and I have to put more work into it this year than I put into it the other years, which is really saying something because I really do put more effort into that than I do just about anything that I do. I put a lot of effort into my Halloween series this year, but I could have put a lot more effort into it, and I feel like it shows. But people seem to enjoy what I did. I liked the stories that I picked out and everything. I just wasn't prepared completely for everything. I had a vacation at the end of September, so that didn't help at all. Yeah. Fuck, I am tired. Okay. So a video a week starting in the new year. I'll do a New Year's video, like saying hello to everybody. Once I get back, of course, I will be in Colorado again for New Year's. So I'm gonna go up there and visit my friends. I'm not gonna be here for that, but I'll be back on like the 4th or something, and I'll make an update then when I get back. Oh yeah, Madness in Wonderland. I have been working very hard on the new chapters, and they will be introduced as they were last year. What I think I'm going to start, what I'm gonna like organize them into, is since I've gotten out like so many a year, I'm going to start making like each year that I do it a season in Madness in Wonderland, and that's what I'm gonna call it. So we'll call this would be season 3 of Madness in Wonderland. Uh, I don't have a lot of chapters done right now because the one that I'm working on right now is actually a very long chapter. It is an entire. I might even break it up into like 2 or 3 because right now I am in the middle of. I can't really give away too much, but I'm in the middle of a chapter between the Duchess, the Queen of Hearts, and David. And David is being challenged by the Duchess. Of course, the Duchess and the Queen of Hearts are sisters by blood, so they are like actually sisters, and they have like a whole dynamic between the two, and it gets really funny. And I really can't wait to bring on Mother Creepypasta as the White Duchess, because I feel like she's gonna play off of Lovely Ghost very well, and that's gonna be really fun to do. So I'm excited, of course, for that. Um, I am currently on chapter 14, I think, either 14 or 13. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, holy shit! Chapter 11 is what you just uploaded, so you're only 2 chapters ahead. Chapter 12 and chapter 13 are pretty long. I'm kind of making them. I'm slowly introducing the characters, and I'm trying to really think about what I want to do with some of the challenges. I know where I want to lead the story, but I don't necessarily know some of the smaller details before that, and I don't want to just throw something in there and have it just completely make no sense, which of course not a lot of stuff is making sense, but the stuff that doesn't make sense right now, it makes no sense in a way that it does. It will come back later, and it will actually have a spot in the story, and it's not just rambling for the sake of rambling. Whereas if I was to just throw something random in there right now just to be filler, then it wouldn't be as interesting as the rest of the story. And as I stated before, I want the story to be more interesting as it goes forward, not less interesting as it goes forward, because it will lose more attention if it is less interesting going forward. And then, of course, people that do like it might not start to like it anymore. So I would not like to do that. I don't want to lose the following that it already has. And, of course, I don't want to do that to the voice actors either, because, of course, they would be disinterested in the story, and can't have that, because if they're disinterested in the story, I'm disinterested in the story, and if I'm disinterested in the story, then we're all just fucked. Alrighty, I think I have rambled on just about long enough for tonight. I'm very tired. I'm going to go eat, and I'm going to go to sleep. The next video will be a collaboration between myself and Kilowhawk1. I'm going to be. I gotta get used to referring to him as that now. I might just still call him Sid. I don't know. I feel like calling anybody Sid now. Like, I just realized, I don't know why I didn't before, but I feel like if I call somebody Sid, it reminds me of like that. Of course, the kid from Toy Story. So I just kind of don't even want to call somebody Sid now. But you guys know who I'm talking about. Cheshire Cat. The guy, the narrator that is playing the Cheshire Cat. Derek Hawk. So he will be featured in the next video. And it will be a reboot of an old one called Trust, which I first did with Master of Horror way back in the day. That was one of my first collaborations, I think. And then, if not my first one. And then the one after that will be another reboot with ThatCreepyNarrator as Chris in the Writer's Inc., which is a story by the writer of Stop, which I just rebooted in the Halloween series. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're going to give us 2 reboot stories right after you just rebooted a whole bunch of shit. I'm kind of on a kick right now where I was looking at a bunch of... I had a good month where I watched a lot of my old videos and I wanted to reboot a lot of stuff that I hadn't yet, and so these were ones that I could do that I felt I could go back and improve on and actually make like more interesting. So that's why I'm on this kind of reboot kick right now. Don't worry, there will be new stories, of course. I have to find more interesting ones. I'm trying to kind of find more ones like ah, an illegal investigation of Ballantoli Springs. That one was one that I really enjoyed doing, and it was kind of a different one. Not one that I had ever heard anybody do or seen around even. So I'm gonna try and find more stories like that. I got a request to do that by a fan, so I'm gonna try and do that myself. Try and find more stories to fill the time between now and Creepy Christmas. Of course, I can't do too many because I don't want to, overwork myself. I do still have to get Creepy Christmas done. And how that's gonna work, uploading is what I'm gonna do is whenever I record a story and I finish it, starting of course after the 25th or on the 25th because the 25th is my 20th birthday, of course. So, yay me. That's going to be the first story, and they will appear in appearance or in order of appearance that they appeared in the trailer. So go watch the trailer if you want to know what they're going to be in. Don't look at the description. I just kind of listed them in the description. They're not really going to be done like that. So watch the trailer if you'd like to know that. If you have any questions for me or anything, go ahead and email me or comment in the comments. I don't really... you can do whatever. There's a bunch of ways you can contact me. You can message me on Twitter. I'm always on there. I'm always on YouTube. I'm always on my email. I'm always on technology. So there's always ways that you can ask me any questions about any of this confusing shit that I just threw at you. Aside from that, I will be, when the new year starts, I will be buying a full version of my editing software. I know I've said that 3 times in the past few years, but I'm actually going to do it now. I actually have the time and the money. I'm going to be able to have a little bit more spending money, starting with this new house that we're moving into here. So, I will be able to actually do that. I'm going to get a new microphone for Christmas, along with new soundproofing equipment so that I can record whenever. I'm going to be getting a better room and a better location where I don't have to be as quiet, and I can kind of record whenever. That's been a big reason why I haven't done a lot of recordings, is I'm really restricted now with my brother being on overnights. It kind of restricts me to only record at night, and even then, I can only do so much because, of course, I have another person that lives here that I have to worry about. And and I don't really care as much about that person, but it's still, I still have to worry about it. So, yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it on that. Like I said, you can message me on Twitter or on my email or on YouTube, anything about any of this. We are almost to 2,700 subscribers right now. We're at 2,668, so that's really cool. Of course, I won't be doing another special until we hit 3,000, so don't expect anything until then. Other than that, I really don't have anything else to say, so I'm gonna let you all go to sleep now. Go and check out my new channel trailer. I updated it with my new voice over stuff. I like the quality that I did on this one a lot better. And, of course, I used the new profile picture that I had designed for me by LovelyGhost Writer. So, go check her channel out. And both of them, there's LovelyGhost Writer and Spectre Arcane. She's got both of them. They're both linked in my channel. Just go look for them. So, thank you all for listening and for your patience with me for the past year. I know that I have not been very faithful in how I upload stuff. Even this is late right now. So, please just be patient with me this next year. I'm gonna try and get my shit together. Thank you, and goodbye.